welcome to this week's video. So for this video, I'm picking a TBR, and not just any TBR, this is special, okay? Because I, like many book talk creators right now, booktube creators, are participating in the HRCYED challenge? The hardest reading challenge you will ever do, okay? That's what this is called, and that's what I'm participating in. For those who don't know what this is, it's a bingo board of reading challenges, but each kind of bingo spot is like a challenge within itself. So for example, I'll do the first two, because this is how I'm tracking mine, is in my book journal. So the first two that you can see here are by the hundreds, and this challenge is read a book that's 100 to 199 pages, 200 to 299, 300 to 399 pages, all the way up to 700 plus pages. And most of these challenges is like one book per like subject, I guess. This is put on by HRCYED. They are the one who came up with the idea and the board and all the challenges and stuff. I will try to tag them in the comments below, so that way if you guys want, you can go check out those videos and even participate in the hardest reading challenge you will ever do, along with all the other booktube creators, or just do it by yourself. It doesn't matter, or you can tag me in the comments and let me know if you're going to participate or not. Another one, for example, is as many as you can in 24 hours, which is read as many books as you can in 24 hours. So from when you wake up to when you go to bed. No naps, no sleeping, none of that. It's like from when you wake up to go to bed. You can take breaks to eat and whatnot, but as soon as you fall asleep, your 24 hours is done. Now that you kind of have an idea, a little quick recap of what this is, that leads me to today's video, which one of the challenges is a TBR challenge. TBR game challenge. So you have to pick a TBR game to pick your TBR. So we're gonna be doing that today. I am just gonna be penciling them in just in case I fail this challenge, and then I have to erase it and start with a new one, because that can happen. So what I'm gonna be doing, I saw a book talk creator, I don't remember who it is. If I do, I'll put a little screenshot in. Do Pinterest pick my TBR. And so that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I'm picking 5 books for my TBR. The first Pinterest option is just gonna be my FYP. So whatever pops up, whatever book pops up that is not an ad and not a video, I just want it to be photos of the books. Whatever one pops up first is what I choose. I also often get a lot of ones that are like collages of like, oh, all these cozy fantasy books to read. And I'll pick those based on what I can get my hands on, either on Hoopla, Libby, or if I happen to already own it. That's kind of how I'll decide. I'll probably have to do that after the video when I do all my research and try to figure that out. So the first one's my FYP. Second, I'm gonna type in the word book and see what pops up. Next, I'm gonna do book aesthetic and see if anything pops up with that. Next, I'm gonna do books to read. And then my final pick is gonna be books to read in 2025, or 2025 books. Some version of books in 2025 to see what it gives me. So those are the 5 prompts I'm gonna use, and now we are gonna get to my Pinterest. Yeah, so that was really fast. I look at a lot of like character art and things like that on my Pinterest, so that's probably why it came up so fast. I'm not sure what one I will end up picking for this one. Once I figure it out, I'll put it in here. This is what I picked. To the next prompt. Once again, this is gonna be a short one to pick because I look at books a lot, and once you type in books, well, you know what, it makes sense. So once again, I'm gonna be picking from the list. We'll see. I think for the next 3 prompts, I'm going to be only picking ones that have single books. So no videos, no ads, no groups of books, because I think that kind of takes away part of the fun of like my TBR being picked. For the first 2, I think that was fine, but for the next 3, I'm not gonna be doing that. It has to be just one book on the page, or like one series. I'm not gonna do where there's multiple options. I think that kind of takes away from some of the fun. So let's get into our 3rd prompt. This is going a lot faster than I thought it would. Like, I don't know what I thought. I thought it would be a little bit harder. I'm not really sure why. But it is books, like series that I haven't seen, so I'm excited about that. This is a series. I'm gonna see where I can get it. I don't know, because I have a sneaking suspicion it might be an independent author, which we love. It's been a while since I've read an indie, so I'm kind of hoping it is. I'll do some research. I'll let you know. You let me know. We'll figure it out together. On to the 4th prompt. This one took me a lot longer to find than I thought it would. There were a lot that were, like I said, like the book collages, and there were a lot of videos. I even clicked on when that was a video because I caught it when it was like a still frame, and I thought it was just like one shot of a book. It wasn't. So It took me a while to find it, and you're not gonna see it for another few more seconds, but I will say I'm not sure how I feel about this, okay? The first book looks like it was published in 2015, which means it's an older series, which is fine. The other thing is this book looks like it has 9 books in the series, which is a lot of books. So for the challenge, I'll probably only be reading the first one. See how it goes, but that's the books. Those are the books. A book from that series. I don't know if I'll read all 9. I don't know. Time for the 5th and final prompt of the video. For this one, I literally just used whatever prompt filled in here. And once again, super fast. Once again, you're gonna see a little spoiler. It is an indie published book, which I'm excited to read more indie published. And I'm excited that this challenge is making me do that. So here's the next one. Okay, so yeah, that's the TBR for my hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. Those are the 5 books I picked for the TBR challenge. I'll put in earlier in the video what books I choose to read from the grid of books. But for now, I'm pretty excited about it. I usually do 8 books on my TBR. Should I go find 3 more? I'm gonna go find 3 more. Give me 1 second. I feel like I need to do 8. I feel like a cheater. BRB. I don't have names for the next 3 books in my TBR that I'm picking. I think 1, I'm just gonna pick a book on my FYP and then scroll down the recommendations after the book. So like an FYP recommendation of any book, even if I read or haven't read it, and then whatever I haven't read after. And then I don't know, maybe I'll just hit the search bar and hit books and see what pops up for the next 2 prompts. I'm out of ideas. So sorry. See how it goes. Guys, I'm having to pencil it in. Okay, I penciled in number 6. It's my FYP to my FYP. So here's the first one I picked, and I had to scroll a while because it didn't give me the grids, and I'm not picking any more from the grids because I don't think that's as fun. I think it's more fun if it just tells me what to read as one singular book or a series. I'm excited about this one. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm excited to read it. So I'm glad that it made it here. I don't know how. Well, I'm happy it's here. This did not work out exactly how I thought it was gonna do when I looked up book art. I thought it was gonna give me fan art. It didn't. It just kind of gave me book art. I know you're thinking, yeah, that's what you typed in. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm still gonna pick these books to read. I've seen a book talk creator that I like talk about them, so it's more incentive for me. And technically it was under book art, so you can't be mad at me. But I also did then look up book fan art, which popped up with a ton of things instantly, so I just picked the first one. And for me, I know there's the one on the left that is like big and long, so I just picked the short one because that one ended first. It started and ended before the other one did. And then I had to figure out what the book was, and that's what it is. So those are the 8 books that I'm gonna be reading in the month of August. And if I read them all in the month of August, I get to check my book bingo card 1 spot off. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I haven't decided if I want to do stickers or whatever. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation to be had. But thank you for watching. Thank you for picking my TBR with me. Hopefully you can follow along. Hopefully we can get this. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna try to do the hardest reading challenge you ever did. 2.0. If not, hopefully you stay and watch the series and hang out with me. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!